Hi, Leos. Thank you so much for stopping in. If you're new here, please hit subscribe. That way you can keep up with the videos as they come out. If you're one of my returning subscribers, I love you guys. I love you so much. I can't believe it. The subscriptions have gone up by like 100 and some in about a week. I was like, oh my goodness. Thank you. Thank you guys. That means a lot. So yeah. Let's do a love reading because that seems to be the most popular request. And if anything else comes out that I see, I'll mention it. The messages won't resonate with everyone because it's general reading. So please take what does resonate and leave the rest. Don't go hitting the thumbs down because it doesn't resonate because, like I said, it's not for everybody, right? So if it doesn't resonate with you, just wait until the next message. Maybe I'll connect with you then. That being said, if you do want a private reading, you're more than welcome to book through my website, and you can find the link to that in the details box below this video. And I'm just coming into the energy here for Leos. Leos, the lions, what's going on? Ooh. Wow. Wow, Leos. Straight off the bat. Oh. Yep. Okie dokie. Next person. So this one here is person number 1. Ooh. Ooh. Person number 2. I'm just laying the cards out for over yonder. All right. All right. Okay. I don't know if this is who I always seem to connect with. There's this Leo somewhere in the world, and if you're that person, please let me know it's you. But whatever, there's this one relationship that just, it's always like ups and downs, and it's just so fiery. It's like 1 minute you're fighting, and then you're in love, and then you're fighting, and then you're in love, and then you're fighting and in love, and it just goes back and forth. But yet, no way will you guys give up on each other. It's pretty funny. Yes. I don't know. You guys make me laugh, though. Okay, very soon. Okay. Let's get into it. All right, Lions. Person 1, how they're showing up in this whole situation. I'm seeing confusion. That would be this 7 of Cups here. So confusion, thinking, daydreaming, wondering, stuck in the head. Definitely stuck in the head about love, about what's going on in this whole scenario. And it's about balance. And I think what happened was you were not getting treated the way you deserve to be, because the 6 of Pentacles means somebody was giving a lot of themselves to somebody else. And I just saw 3, 3, 3. There we go. So there could have been a third party situation here. And that third party could be anything. It could be that they were focusing too much on work, or that they were flirting around with other people, messaging them, but basically giving their time, their resources, or maybe even, taking them out for coffee, whatever be the case. But you just were not having it anymore. You probably felt like there was just too many options around them, and they weren't putting you first. Okay, because the 7 of Cups also means options, right? Lots and lots of options. Person 2, how they showed up in the relationship. Sneaky, deceptive. Something was going on, but what? I don't know. So I want to find that out for you guys. Throat chakra. A lot of people seem to have problems with communicating, because every time I start getting into readings, my throat just starts going. And it's not because I'm talking much, because some readings go very smooth, but yeah, okay. So what I'm seeing here is that this person could have been very cold indeed, biting almost. I'm feeling rigid, like winter cold. Whoever this person was just, I'm getting like a snarky feeling, like almost egotistical, up their own rear end type deal. Like whatever they want, they'll have it. It's not a good independence. It's a I'll take what I want when I want it, and then I'll just walk away when I feel like it kind of thing. Yeah, see, juggling, 2 of Pentacles. So person number 2 did have a lot going on. And whether that was people, I'm getting a feeling it's people though. Somebody was messing around. And that doesn't necessarily mean that they were sleeping around or whatever else. I'm just getting maybe just a lot of messaging or flirting back and forth. That's what I'm getting from this. But person number 1, yeah, not pleased with that at all. And I don't blame them. I really don't blame them. And I think that that's maybe why person number 1 had this options card come up. You know, it's just like, what's going on over there? What are they doing? They must have a lot of options. And maybe person number 1 has a lot of options and choices as well, but wasn't taking them because they were too busy giving to person number 2, right? And now maybe they're regretting it and they're like, maybe I should have been open to some of the options that were coming through to me and the choices that were coming through to me. All right. So person number 1, how they see person number 2. Well, I don't know why, but Spirit just said crazy. Okay, that's fair. That's definitely fair, especially because, like I said, you know, I felt that energy too when I pulled out that Queen of Swords. I was like, yeah, you know, that's 2 sword cards that came up, 7 and the Queen, and just, yeah, nippy bitey. I did not like it. Bitchy, excuse my language, but yeah, not cool. And so I'm thinking that person number 1, with the 9 of Swords, looks at person number 2 like they're just completely off their rocker. That, you know, they're nuts, so to speak, you know. And I also think that person 1 doesn't think that person 2 realizes just how cruel they can be, because this card represents abuse as well. Like, can you see how she's crying in there? Maybe that person was very abusive, and maybe they were just not nice with their words, very cutting, cruel, maybe demeaning, as a sense of control, right? Maybe there was a fight if you are in a relationship, because it was just like, oh dear. But they weren't nice. They were, I feel like I'm getting tongue lashing right now. I'm getting like somebody just could not hold their tongue and just let her rip, and it was very painful. And I think that, you know, now person number 1 is looking at 2 like, whoa, okay, that's a little much. That's scary. Let's back the truck up a bit here. Oh dear. How person number 2 is seeing person number 1. Hiding out, not talking, in hermit mode, isolating, just not having anything to do with them at the minute. Which would make sense, right? Because if this person treated that person like such, I wouldn't be going around them either. Let's see if we can clarify the Hermit, just for anything further. 7 of Swords. Wow. Well, isn't that just something? They also they think that person number 1 is being sneaky and deceptive and doing something wrong. Wow. And isn't it funny that these 2 7 of Swords came up on this side over here? All of this deception is around this person. So what I'm getting right now is that because they're sneaky, they're projecting on to person number 1 that it's person number 1 that's being sneaky. When really, it's this punk over here who's being sneaky. Ooh, the plot thickens. All right. So if you guys are in a relationship, I hate to say it, but one person needs to be honest about the fact that they're being sneaky, or they're purposely doing things. I don't know why I just got that too. Maybe they're purposely doing things to irritate you. I don't know. Or person number 1, whatever it is. But at the end of the day, it's just really getting under each other's skin, and something needs to be dealt with. So here's where it always gets good. How person number 1 sees the relationship. New love. What? Leos? I'm telling you, I'm connecting with a Leo. Whoever you are, you've got to show yourself. I need to know who you are. Despite all of this craziness, here we go again. New love. Willing to forgive and forget and to just let things happen. And person number 2, I'll accept that love. So, I mean, you have to admit, this is pretty sweet because it's like, you guys go to hell and back with each other. To hell and back with each other. You just rip each other apart, really. But then there's just this love and this soulmate bond here. Although I guess maybe you're twin flames, right? Where the two of you have all these lessons to learn and you just keep going through them together, right? So it's like constant friction and issues. Let me clarify the Ace of Cups for this. Yep. The trust is back. Like I said, this person 1 sees it as new love. They're willing to trust again and just forget about the past. Forget about whatever was going on. It's like, okay, I'm over it now. We're good. Let's get back to good. And even though person number 1 may be a little slow in their approach, doesn't matter. They love them. It's stable. They're not going anywhere. All right. And person number 2, I want to clarify that 2 of Cups for them. Yep, the lovers. In love, you guys, like, no matter what happens, it's kind of sweet. No matter what happens, you guys have a bond. You are soulmates. Soulmates. Absolute dysfunctional union, but union. Aww. All right, let's get a little further here. The common energy in terms of what the relationship strength is, give your relationship a chance. So the strength is like, no matter, as I was saying, no matter what seems to happen here, no matter what the issues are, you guys always come back and you work it out and you figure it out. So even the sneakiness could have been just mind games to get under the other person's skin, right? It's that sort of deal. But yeah, or maybe they played mind games with you, making you think that they've got all of this attention on them to maybe get you jealous, that kind of thing. But no, the strength here is that you always get back together. Now here's what's interesting. The weakness in the relationship is reconciliation. So maybe this is saying, why do you guys keep getting back together? You guys just keep getting back together to fight. Well, there we go. But that being said, where the relationship is headed, very soon it says. So it's clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Right on. And I think that you guys are just, I don't know, I'm getting this feeling right now that if there was an argument or if there was a disagreement or perhaps that there was a separation of some sort, I think what it's saying is that you guys both know that you want to be together. No matter what happens, you want to be together. And as such, once you make that decision, then we get to an outcome of this, right? And then it says for what the relationship needs, you deserve love, right? So maybe you both got to realize that you both deserve love and, I don't know, stop getting under each other's skin. Could be the case. I'm not really sure. Yeah, but coming out of the stagnant energy, coming out of the hanged man energy, taking action, coming back together, letting go of control issues, letting go of the stress, letting go of all of those mind games and craziness. But yeah, if it works for you, it works for you. I don't judge, and in fact, if anything, you guys keep me entertained. And yeah, if something more serious is going on though, then I would say you deserve love in terms of don't go back. Okay? If you do find, like, in all seriousness, for those people that may be having crazy issues with somebody, if it is abusive at any point, do not go back, okay? That's the most important thing I need you guys to know. But otherwise, for whoever else it is that I keep, tapping into here, You guys keep having fun, okay? All right, please hit like as that helps to support the channel. And also, thank you guys so much, and I will see you so soon. Hang in there and don't kill each other. All right, bye guys. Mwah.